Rockets point guard Fred VanVleet suffered a torn ACL, could miss the entire season. This report, according to Shams, said he suffered the injury in a recent offseason workout. As you may recall, he had a team option. The Rockets decided to not pursue that team option, instead signed him to a 2-year, $50 million extension this past June, which includes a player option for the 26-27 season. So thankfully, he's getting his bread either way.
Yeah.
But he averaged 14 points per game, which was his fewest since the 2018-19 season. But he did average 19 points per game in the playoffs. A lot of people have been talking about, oh, bring Westbrook back or do this or what they have at point guard. Unfortunately, they have some cap issues that are going to prevent them from being able to potentially bring a point guard in until December 15th, when some of their contract extensions that they signed are eligible to be traded. If not, they only have a few players on their squad right now who they can move. A lot of those are guys you probably wouldn't move to do so. But what do you think about the Rockets losing FVV to start the season, and where do they go from here?
I mean, it's sad because that's one of the guys that they were hoping that can help guide them his experience to that next level. But me personally, he was someone I was sacrificing anyway for the betterment of that team.
And when you say you sacrificed him, what do you mean?
Meaning that I wouldn't have signed him back. I would have traded him or got something for him, let him go. Because at the end of the day, his experience to me and how the game is played, what he's going to be great at is going to be very minute, because that ball will be going to the best player, one of the best scorers that ever walked this earth, which would be Kevin Durant. Okay. So the fact that the ball will be in Kevin Durant's hand in the half court, VanVleet becomes basically a Derek Fisher, just a guy who's going to sit in a corner and wait for the open shot and make great plays, which is great. But for me, I wanted Amen as my point guard. I would have put the 6'8", 6'9" guy who has a 44-inch vertical, who has freakish athletic ability coming downhill all time. Yes, I lose shooting. Yes. So I 6'8", 6'9", depending on what kind of shoes you got on. You know what I
mean? They used to write 6'9" all over their bedroom, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it all depends on what kind of shoes you got on. Some shoes is normals like 1.5 ones, but some of them players be sneaking in them 2.5 bricks, right? Which makes them a little bit taller. So him coming downhill with his vertical will be an unstoppable force. So I liked him at the point guard position because he's a natural pass. He has vision. And him coming downhill, always attacking, just opens up the floor. 6'7" without his shoes, meaning once he puts his shoes on, he's going to be a little bit taller, right? But he's going to be 6'8" if he has 1-inch shoes. If he has 2-inch shoes, puts him at 6'9", right? Mm-hmm. So if he wears not Jordans, but he wears LeBron shoes, or if he wears Kobe's, he's probably 6'8" and a quarter. Depends on what kind of shoes he wears. But I would like him coming downhill, so I want the ball in his hand. But, I get that he can't shoot, but he has an advantage of getting in the lane. You can post him up, right? Which now, if he's posting up all point guards, that means you have to double, right? So that means Steph has to guard him. A Kyrie has to guard him, right? Even Brunson will have to guard him. Now you have that big body, that explosive body too close to the basket, which now you have to double, which opens up the rest of the floor. So there's a lot of advantages with him being my point guard, and there's a lot of disadvantages with when I need shooting, I need Fred. So that will be my decision that I would have to make. But I would have started the season with young Phil at the point.
Well, Gil, you got your wish, and I know we talked about this a lot last season on Gil's Arena, but you said you'd like to see Amen operating kind of that point forward, run the offense, do all those type of things. The Rockets really don't have any other options. Reed Shepherd, Aaron Holiday, couple potential, but I don't think Reed Shepherd's ready. I am rocking with Aaron Holiday, San Fernando Valley legend, but I don't know if he's ready to handle and shoulder that burden for the squad right now. But like I mentioned, the Rockets are in a tough situation just because they're close to that first apron. I think they only got like $1.2 million in cap space right now to try and go get somebody. People said, hey, they should go sign Westbrook or Ben Simmons or, throwing some other names out there. They don't have the bread to do it. To do that would require a trade. But now you get Amen in a position that you were talking about even last season you want to see him in. Seems like that might be the direction this squad has to go. And how do you like that Rocket squad? Like you said, it's going to be a lot of pluses and minuses. He's a young player. He's got a lot of room for growth development. But how do you like that Rocket squad now rolling out this lineup with Amen Thompson as the starting point guard?
Yeah, I mean, listen, when we're talking about point guard, I think sometimes we get confused with the word point guard. Today's point guard is not the guy that's setting up the, is not setting up the offense like traditional. So, when you say he can't play point, all I need him to do is just bring the ball down and just use his speed. In the half court, we run plays, right? He's not the guy that's trying to be Magic Johnson, John Stockton, Tyrese Halliburton. That's not what I'm looking for now, right? He's no different than Sacramento had Malik Monk at the point. You know what I mean? Like, just bring the ball down, goddamn it, and pass it to the guys that need the ball. We got a go-to 5-man, and now we got a go-to 3-4, right? That's who the ball is going to. But if you can get a fast break, if you can get to the basket, do your thing. Get up, and be athletic. So that's what I would be looking for. So me, I will be, especially in the preseason, I would try to go after. I would go Amen. Probably see if Easton can play the 2 with KD, Jabari, and Sengun, and just go big and athletic, and see if I can make everybody shoot threes, and shoot threes over. Now you're looking at like you're the Orlando Magic. Right. So, that's what I would be looking at. So, that would be what I'd be going into training camp and preseason, and then see how that works out for me. I don't know if I'm going to put Reed in. And if I do put Reed in, it's just to open up the floor. I don't know if I'm going to finish games with him. I'm going to finish games with a bigger lineup for sure.
And I know Reed it's not an apples to apple comparison, but can Reed give you some of that scoring that you're going to be missing with FVV down?
No. Like, listen, with Reed, I will get offense. I will get someone who's confident, a pick and roll with him and Sengun, a pick and roll with him and KD, right? They're going to let him prove himself, and he's going to look very good. Now, on the other end, he is a little guard, right? He's not 6'4" and stocky. Right, he's a very little guard, so they're going to take advantage of him on the other end of the floor. So if they're not maximizing his offensive ability, then you're losing him, because he's going to be focal pointed on that defense.
Yeah. So if he's not giving you a more of a positive on offense than the negative he's going to give you on defense, it's hard to play him. But if he's getting buckets,
if he's giving buckets,
if he's getting
buckets and giving up buckets, I'm fine with that, because he cancels himself out. Right, as long as he's not in a negative as a player, I'm cool with that.
For sure. So what else going on? We talked about Zion, talked about these Pelicans a little bit. Obviously, Pelicans coming off a down season, but got a solid crew over there. Got Jordan Poole, Kevon Looney, Zion, Herb, I think Trey, all them guys are still over there. A solid team the previous season before injuries derailed last season. DeJounte Murray, all right, did they trade? I've been out of the game. Hold on.
Listen, nobody pays attention to the Pelicans, man.
So that brings me to my next point, because we got a former MVP, Los Angeles legend, Russell Westbrook, a.k.a. Huss Westside. And you got to feel for Russ right now. I feel like he did enough this past season with the Nuggets, postseason. You know what I mean? Damn, somebody can't break just a little bit of bread?
Yeah, so somebody like Westbrook, right? There's no sign of I'm retiring right now. But if you don't get that call, his legacy got pushed out of the NBA. He didn't get no farewell tour. He didn't get nothing. And that's what ends up happening. You're talking about a guy who, Like, I don't care what you think about him, man. There was one point where he was godlike in a small market. MVP, four triple-double seasons. We don't know what the only person who's capable of doing it will be Jokic and Luka. Are going to only be the people who are capable of doing what Russell did. And he's not going to get his roses if someone don't pick him up, right? Like if he don't make it, if he comes back like February, to him, I'm pretty sure he's going to be like, oh, yeah, this is my last season, so he can get his flowers because it almost happened to him. You know what I mean? And that's the bad thing, man. I just hope he gets to start on a team and he can leave, like guys like that. I want them to leave on their own, man. I don't like when you wake up one day and you just don't get that call no more. I don't.
Especially when you've proven that you are still playing at a level deserving to get that call.
Yeah, me, you don't call me cool. I get it, right? I got 4 knee surgeries, got a gun charge. I'm a felon. I get it. I get it. You ain't got to call my phone, okay? I got to call you. Hey, I see Fred. I see Fred got hurt. You know, I'm free, right? You need somebody free. I can be like an assistant, whatever you want. I can, you know what I mean? But someone like that, like, it's not like he finished his career on like some real downslide. He played well, right? Give him another shot. He still got 2-3 more years of doing what he does.
I mean, the thing too is for Russ, that farewell tour probably only coming OKC. I'm just saying, where else is he really going? I'm just saying.
Listen, it don't matter, dog. Just
can he go to Houston? Can he get some love?
Let me just be like this. Hey, y'all, this is going to be my last season. Let me just be able to do that. So when I do go to certain cities, like even if they just rush even if there's 4-5 niggas in there. Hey, man. Hey, good shit, baby. Good shit. Good career. Good career. I need that.
Yeah, that's not fair, man.
But I need that versus right now coming and I'm sitting here like this. Now my kids want to play like, hey, how y'all doing? Yeah. Nigga, move. God damn. Hey, anybody calling? No. What price? What price is you telling them? 4 million. No, just 2 million. It's 2 million. Fucking 2 million. All right, get back at me. All right, you doing that every fucking day. It's hard, man. It's hard, man. Trust me.
Y'all not go. Mo Nick said Russ was never beloved. Mo, come on now.
Come on, man. When he's done, man. When he's done, the fans. I mean, come on. Yeah, the fans will love him, man.